So India's again managed to do something impossible, right? Right from a stage where India were on top, where India were ready to dominate, they've again dug up a well for themselves. I really don't know what to say on this. When New Zealand were batting first and cruising at 159 for 3, they built a partnership of 86 or 87 and the Indian team was about to panic how to get that one wicket. That is when Ravindra Jadeja came in, got Will Young out. Will Young made a brilliant, he played a brilliant knock, and it was a very hard fought knock under the sun in very, very hot conditions. Very hard working knock. But thereafter we see Ravindra Jadeja picking 5 wickets and we restrict New Zealand to 235 all out. Now India was on top. Now you expect the Indian batters to go out, score a lot of runs and then dominate, win this test match big time. What do we see? Captain Rohit Sharma. I really don't know what's wrong with him. I won't comment anything on the lines of his career is over, he won't be playing for India after this, he cannot play. I don't know about that, whether his career is really over or not, whether we'll get to see more of him or not. Of course, we'll get to see him in the Border Gavaskar Trophy. He's the captain. But the fact is that somewhere, something seems to be seriously wrong. When you look at him, the way he comes out to bat, the way he holds the bat, when he takes the stance, when he's facing the bowler, somewhere, I don't know, having seen him bat for so many years, I think that focus, that hunger for runs is missing. And similarly for Virat Kohli, that determination, that hunger to be the best is missing. So coming back to Rohit Sharma, now I think the way he's timing the ball is literally awful at this point. It looks like he's a walking wicket. It looks like the New Zealand players know that, no matter whom we give the ball to, just go and bowl to Rohit Sharma and he will give away his wicket. He will throw away his wicket some way or the other. He's like a walking wicket. We don't have to plan to get him out. He will give his wicket to us very soon because he looks so impatient when he comes in. I don't know what's the problem. It's somewhere the result of T20 cricket, somewhere that intent that we talked about in the T20 World Cup where he was coming in, attacking right from ball one, and that was excellent. But then the transition in the mind, the transition in the temperament somewhere doesn't seem to have taken place, which is a very big cause of concern for India. Yashasvi Jaiswal, the other opener, again someone who's highly talented, but then we haven't seen his best. We haven't seen him anywhere near his best in this series so far, right? He again looked very irresponsible, got out. You expect him to score big. You expect him to do something for the team because he's so capable, so talented. Then came Shubman Gill, who's still batting, which is a good sign. We really hope Shubman Gill goes on to score 100 and much more because he too is in need of runs. He hasn't scored anything big so far, has been operating way below his potential so far. Number 4, what do we see? I don't know how you define it. I think it's something way beyond your imagination. Mohammad Siraj coming in at number 4 as the night watchman. Strange? I think it's bizarre. Who's a night watchman? You send a night watchman, you send someone who can bat, right? Who can survive a few overs and also the next day, a few overs in the morning. So maybe a Ravichandran Ashwin, maybe a Ravindra Jadeja, maybe a Washington Sundar. That's what would have made sense, right? But we sent in Mohammad Siraj as if we wanted to lose another wicket just like that. Because there were quite a few balls left to be bowled. So I saw no logic in that. I don't know why Siraj was sent. And he got out on the very first ball. Then comes in Virat Kohli. And, again Virat Kohli. He hits a 4 of that full toss. The very next ball, what happens? He goes for a single. Gets run out. What was the need to go for the single on that delivery? I fail to understand. With Virat Kohli, I really fail to understand what's happened to him. Of course, that hunger for runs, I feel is missing. That focus, that determination is missing. But apart from that, there's something more. I don't know. He is just not able to handle spin. And same goes with Rohit. Same goes with a lot of players in this team. Whenever a good spinner comes in from the opposition, the team literally gives up. I don't know what happens. Skill certainly is missing to play spin. But apart from that, it's like a psychological disadvantage we have that, oh my God, such a good spinner has come, how to tackle him. I'm not saying Virat Kohli felt that today. Today, I don't know, nobody can explain what went through his mind that he went for that run, got run out. And the things we are seeing him do in this series, even in the last game, got bowled on a full toss. Makes no sense. You don't expect this to happen to Virat Kohli. So things that are happening with Virat Kohli, things that are happening with Rohit Sharma are things you've never seen before. And as we talked, Rohit Sharma in the last 9 innings has scored a total of 122 runs. Can you imagine? Less than 14 is his average per inning. Virat Kohli in the last 9 innings has scored 191, an average of just above 20. Can you imagine? These are unimaginable numbers. These two legends, these two superstars, these two batters who used to scare bowlers are now looking like walking wickets, are now looking like they just don't know how to bat. That is embarrassing way more for them than it is for us as spectators, as Indian fans. So at this point, I don't know where we can look at. I don't know what we can hope for. And of course, the World Test Championship looks like a distant reality. It looks extremely difficult, nearly impossible, but we don't need to think about that. We need to focus on each game. First thing is to win this game, which we still can do. And we can do it pretty easily. If we play normal cricket, we can win it. But if we try to do something extraordinary, I think we will perish. Then will come the Australia series, the Border Gavaskar Trophy that everyone's talking about, right? I think we might not be able to win it this time, but then I don't think we'll be thrashed by Australia or that we'll be gunned down or that they'll win it 5-0. I don't think so. I think our batters will perform better. Yes, I do feel our batters will perform better in Australia because our batters are stroke players. They're good against pacey, bouncy bowlers on those Australian wickets. So I think they will find a bit of confidence there. But here they are certainly struggling. On the slow wickets of India against the good spinners of New Zealand, they're really struggling. They have no answers to the bowlers of New Zealand. Overall, I don't know how long these players will last in the Indian Test side, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Ravichandran Ashwin, because these are big names. So I am no one to comment on how long their careers will last and whether they've already played their last Test match or not. But I seriously think that the future of Indian Test cricket looks bleak as of now. There's a lot of uncertainty. With that, I'll stop. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.